Everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is RJ Trades, and thank you everyone if you are following and subscribing my channels. If you have not, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that bell button so that you will get a lot more video like that. So in this video I'm going to talk about how to take advantage of the volatility, or how to take advantage of the up and down market. Like, we had a really strong bull market, then we kind of broke through our let's start with the SPY, and this is more theta strategy I want to cover, which is not gambling in my opinion. But look at this. SPY has a very nice trending market, trending bull run, and still it's in uptrend, like had a nice pullback. I think we might be in a correction territory from 360 to 334. I think 10% or more is a correction. QQQ is definitely in correction. I need to look into, but we had some massive sell off for 3 days, then bounced back, and today seems like it's selling off again. Not looking as strong. And one of the things you can take advantage, like as you guys know, right, most people lose in options, right? Like, it's really hard to predict where a stock is going. In options, you have to be correct. If you're buying a call here, let's say you're buying a call for 150, again, it doesn't have to reach that point, but it has to increase, right? And if it does sideways market, and if it does not move to compensate for your theta, you will lose money. So at the end of the day, option is pretty much losing money propositions, and most people lose that money. But in option, you can actually make money taking advantage of that, being a casino, right? Being a theta gang, being a theta player. So let's look into this. So I'm gonna kind of give it example how DOKU. So I was kind of opposite. Like, I did not even correct it. Like, so this DOKU had a massive run again. It's a great company, but I was like around 150 somewhere. So around here actually. So what I did was I bought a puts for it. So I bought a puts for it, for DOKU at when DOKU was around 150. So it was a leap put. It was not weekly. So one of the things I do, people's like, if you're doing weekly, most you are losing. So this was a leap. This was a 2 years out leap. So 2020 expiration January 17, 2022, uh, a leap. And what happened was, like, so I had a put. I wanted it to go down, but it never went down. It just keep going up, keep going up. But what I was doing was, since I had a leap, so I was selling weekly puts. So when you have a leap, you can sell weekly puts. Okay, so when you don't have a leap to sell puts, you need money as in collateral, right? So you need to pay whatever it is. So you need to put, for example, if a stock is at $80 and you are selling put for 65, you do need 6500 to put collateral. If it's weekly, they're gonna hold that for weekly. If it's monthly, they're gonna hold it for monthly. And if it doesn't reach below that price, it expire worthless, and you collect that. And if it does, then either you will be assigned that share, or you can close that option itself, or you can roll over. There are a lot of things to correct that. Anyway, here, so I was wrong. I was basically, I like DOKU, but I shorted it. I mean, I had a put, so kind of shorted it, and it's been going up ever since. But irony is, I'm still profitable in that position. In fact, that put was about uh, $1,000. I think about 1100 to be exact. Something I'm gonna show everything, but about $1,000. And initially it was put for $100 put, so 100 puts for DOKU, and I rolled over to 150 later on, since I was putting too much premium and it was just going up. But still, when I check it, I'm at, right now, if I sell everything, I will be $2,000 profitable, which is pretty good. So basically free money for that put, I would say. So, yeah, put leap. So I'm gonna kind of see how you can take advantage, and how I'm doing, and how you should be doing. The thing is like you gotta be the casino in the option if you wanna really win long term. You can see all the people's kind of going crazy about 400, 500, but matter of fact they will lose the next month or something. It's a gambling. So I mean, again, if you made 100,000, maybe just take out the 80,000, save some things, and just use it in some theta strategy. So I'm gonna kind of talk how it kind of work. This is a spreadsheet. So yeah, I think I got around 1114. Then I was selling weekly, but you can see that, right? I got it like when I bought, so 616, so about 3 months, which is pretty awesome actually. So I made $64 for a weekly, then closed that for $4, then made 175, closed that for 15.74, closed that for $2, then 141, and I think it expired worthless. 62 expire, 102, then I don't know how. Wow, 897, but I closed out with 6, so I made 200 there, sold it. So premiums are really juicy, and that's when I closed out that one and got the new one for 150. So that's why it's a big negative number, but I do have that. So this is really awesome. Like I love it. Like I'm wrong in that direction, but because the near-term premium are really juicy and I'm making money off it. I have a screenshot here. I mean, this is from TD Ameritrade. Some people like to kind of see the screenshot. I'm not lying, this is a fact, but you can see all here, and there's more. Yeah, pretty much everything is here. I mean, nothing gonna help, but yeah, you can do this for anything basically. Again, I'm not suggesting you to go buy a DOKU put or some calls. This is just an idea how you can take advantage of this market. So let's look at, right? So if you have a docu and if you're selling some puts, so for example in this case, if I'm selling puts for, look at this is for a week. So today is Thursday, so next week. But even if you go 207, even if you go 195 or 190, they're paying 300 and $200. That's good money. So if you can make 200 $300 weekly, that's like, and you're buying these leaps with not expensive too, couple $2,000. So if you make $300, like let's say 200 $300 a week, again, IV is really high, so that's why it's the premium are juicy. But if you can make 200 $300 a week with one leap, so it's that's like what, 1,200 a month. So in 2 months you'll be break even if volatility is like that, and there's pretty good chances, right? So we can look into, like, let's say 195. That's pretty much I'm selling a lot, and there's a lot of open interest too. IV is 66, which is really awesome. And this is basically, look at the theta. So when we are selling puts, so when we are selling, theta is your friend, right? When you are selling, theta is your friend. And look at that, daily you making $40. That's a good money. I mean, just doing nothing. For, if you're a buyer, you're losing that money. Here you're making 30. So if you have like 4 or 5 of these, like, that's $200 a day. I mean, I won't complain if I make $200 a day. So this is one of the, like, one of my bread and butter strategy I'm doing. Like most of the time I do option selling. I do buy calls and puts too, but most of the times I'm a net seller. I'm like 60-70% seller, and it's been working really good. um, I sold some Nikola today. Like tomorrow they were, I know they had some scandal, but I think Nikola always recover. They're pretty fine. And Premium, what you see again, like when you see juicy premium, it can go south, it can go like, but you have a puts to kind of protect. So usually it's working out. Like if you are conservative, you don't even have to go 95, right? You can go like, even look at 85, or you know, even if you go to 85, so we are 85, basically it's like what, 15, so 25 points. That's pretty. They need real bad news for that. We did drop, but that's a straight. So you making like $30, and it's gonna increase like for doing nothing. So I think these are pretty pretty good strategy in my opinion. And definitely, if you have not, please do explore those strategy. And I think you can make slow steady income of 2-3% per week, or even if you make 3% 4% up per month, I think that's great. So I think these are the some strategy you can explore. So yeah, I have a lot of videos on selling calls and selling puts too. Maybe I'll just make one more just to clarify if you have not. But yeah, that's about it for today. Thank you guys. Thanks for subscribing. If you have not, don't forget to subscribe. But that's it for today. Thank you.